like to start by saying Harlow is a great town. And in this 75th year of celebration of Harlow's inception, we acclaim the pioneering spirit of the men and women who were its founders and creators, those whose scientific and technological innovations have ushered in the modern industrial and scientific age. The people of this town, with their ingenuity, industry and immense sense of community and civic pride, are the nitro-fueled social engine that powers our impressive town. With their voices and their votes, they made it clear they are on a journey of change, one of renewal, regeneration with us. It is their voices I hear in every meeting I chair, every discussion I have, every decision I take as leader of this great council. In our actions to renew and regenerate the vitality of our town, we are sustained by the knowledge that we ride on the crest of a philosophical tide which we know to be flowing with us. Our newly combined Planning and Regeneration Department is focused on delivering town centre and wider regeneration. Having taken back control of our town centre with the first ever planning framework in Harlow's history, this year we have brought forward exciting plans to regenerate our town centre. Recently we submitted a £20 million bid to the government's Levelling Up Fund to support the transformation of the Playhouse area into a vibrant art and cultural quarter, which will deliver, amongst other things, a live music and performance venue, including a music school and recording studio. And this on top of our successfully received £23.7 million town funds bid. Our estate renewal fund is now being used to bring about regeneration projects in our town's estates. As part of our £6.4 million budget to enhance the town's landscaping and the environment, we have been looking in depth at the working methodologies and practices of HDS to drive improvements in our environment and street scene, which the public have made clear they wish to see. We have planted 2,000 trees with a specific investment of £250,000 in planting and maintaining new trees across the town over the next 3 years. And our more ambitious targets will mean, hopefully, that we see more of them actually live than die, which was the case under the last administration. In fact, in March this year, the former chair of the council, Councillor Clive Souter, planted an oak tree, which is the final tree to be planted as part of the new community woodland on 2nd Avenue. A woodland which was dedicated to the Queen's Green Canopy, a unique UK-wide tree planting scheme to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. The council has also started a programme of installing solar photovoltaic panels on all its buildings as it takes the lead in reducing the town's carbon emissions, which I believe have cross-party support. Our new £26 million house building programme is delivering the biggest council home building programme for many years. Phase 1 of the programme, which was announced earlier, will see 99 new council homes built, all built to the highest quality, targeting carbon net zero developments. The new homes built for Harlow families will be constructed with industry-leading technologies and designs in line with the Gibbard principles and built in the right places. The new building programme has an ambition to be delivered by local SMEs and architects. Our council home building is in addition to our £122 million 5-year investment programme to improve existing council homes and flats, and our £63 million 5-year investment programme to improve council-owned facilities across our town. On the cost of living, this council has delivered one of the biggest cuts to council tax in the UK to support residents at a time of great financial challenge. Our support, coupled with that from the government, has meant 34,000 homes, that's 90% of households in our town, have received a reduction of £200 this year. To date, we've issued over £3.5 million worth of support in this regard. No mean feat for a small district council such as ours. For business this year, we have supported over 50 local small businesses with the distribution of almost £250,000 worth of business grants designed to support the aftermath of the pandemic. Mr. Speaker, no man is an island and no council is an archipelago. I am proud, therefore, that my administration continues to work with the outside agencies and authorities, education providers and the town's brilliant MP on a range of projects, from shared services to the HGGT project. This level of cooperation has led to a package of £2.7 million worth of council-backed grants to boost local skills, jobs and businesses. This on top of the whopping £250 million worth of COVID-related support this town has received to help residents through the pandemic. It must must be said that the ambition of my administration, though, is much greater than the economic and physical regeneration of our town. The economics will come right if the spirit and the determination is there. Our ambition is to renew the spirit and solidarity of our town. In order to ensure that the ambitions to regenerate and renew our town lead to long-lasting action, we need to inspire a new civic mood, as much as to replace bricks and mortar. Nothing is beyond us. Decline is not inevitable, but nor is progress a law of nature. The ground gained by one generation may be lost by the next. Yes, Harlow has an immense amount of social capital. This was clearly evident when the enormous number of volunteer groups, sporting clubs, faith groups and individuals came together to support our community in the pandemic. Further displays of this social capital were evident as our townspeople showed their solidarity with the people of Ukraine in their fight to overthrow barbarism and tyranny within Europe. Donations much needed, medical supplies, sanitary supplies, not only for those still engaged in the fighting in Ukraine, but also those who, with a variety of seeking safety, have been kindly donated by businesses and individuals alike from within Harlow. And I pay tribute to those volunteers out there that helped volunteers within our own council officer corps to set up the council donation hub to receive such vital needs. These examples of social enterprise I've just given cannot be taken for granted. As a civic leader, this council must continue to invest in social capital if we wish to continue to draw down on the dividend. That is why at the heart of a new mood in our town, we are focused on the recovery of our self-confidence through greater collaboration with and support for our local sporting clubs, the voluntary and faith sector, and continued support for lifelong learning and skills training. We have worked with the County Council to regenerate our town's libraries and deliver new literacy programmes both for young and old to support the most vulnerable in our society. We have invested £90,000 of government funding to deliver a new type of community hub service that supported vulnerable residents to gain more confidence as part of the recovery effort from the pandemic. By launching our new community engagement strategy, we aim to engage even better with the voluntary sector in our town. And that is why we have continued to invest also in popular community services, including the Harlow Playhouse, Pets Corner, Harlow Museum, because these community assets help bind together our great community and make Harlow one of the best towns in Britain to live and to work. Ours is a party that knows what it stands for. It's proud of its beliefs and it's in tune with the deepest instincts of the people of this town. It is therefore for that reason that this administration, with malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness of purpose, and in common endeavour with our partners, will strive on to finish the work we are in, and to do all which may achieve and cherish a bright future for the people of Harlow.